Hi, I've just put together a short little sequence for the end of the day to help you have a good night's sleep, or those times in your day when you need to decompress. So join me on the mat. Come into pose of the child. Well, let's just take classic pose of the child with the arms by our sides. You can always use those fists if you need to prop your forehead up. Just allow everything to soften and settle. Feel the muscles on the back letting go, the muscles around the core, the belly, the ribs letting go. Soften the skin on the neck. Take your hands by your knees to transition to seated. Seated upright with bent legs. Smooth out my mat. And we'll take a couple of gentle twists. So looking to your right. Very gentle and passive here. Think of this as rinsing out the insides. Come around to the other side. Hand can be flat or fingertips, whatever works for your arms. We mainly want to be focusing on a long exhalation for this practice. And then changing now to easy cross-legged position, maybe with a little prop underneath you. And just ease your way forward. So this isn't our most active forward fold. We're calming down, dropping into the parasympathetic nervous system. And becoming aware of that letting go sensation. Releasing the day. Very slowly, walk your hands back up. Stay sitting on your blanket or towel and take your legs out wide. So legs can be bent or straight. And we're going to turn to our right. You're facing me, so just turn from the navel center. Take a very easy bend over your right leg. Winding down. Meditating on the sound of your breath. Slowly come up, change sides. Being kind and gentle in this practice, especially in this practice. Dropping into the calming sensations of this forward fold. And staying in seated, move your prop behind you to come to our Janu Shirshasana. Right leg straight, left leg's bent, hands on either side of that straight leg, and let's fold. Right leg can be bent. We are calming down. So I'm going to have a little rounded spine here, which is absolutely fine as long as there's no tension in the neck and shoulders. And if you have a block or a cushion or even two fists, you can just prop the head up here. Soften the skin on the neck. Release. Change sides. Turning your awareness inwards so you can prop that forehead up again, and even have the knee a little bit bent if you want to, or something else rolled under the knee to support it there. Soften the skin on the back of the body. Soften the skin around the eyes and the mouth. Release your hands. Bring yourself upright. Bend the knees and we'll come onto our knees. Fingertips behind, fingertips facing forward. And then lift the hips up. So once again, go for the Olympic medal of back bends here. Just feel the openness through the chest, the openness through the shoulders. Lift a little bit in the nose. Soften in the lips. Exhale, come down. Bring your hands forward and transition onto your back to a bridge position. Arms are by your side, feet and knees are hip distance apart, and the shoulders are just melting into the floor. With a soft belly, soft cheeks and jaw, we'll raise the hips up. Press into the heels a little. Keep the throat soft. Shoulders, neck, upper back soft, not holding any tension there. And then slowly you'll come down, nice and slow. Feeling your way back down to the floor. Stay there. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Maybe place a blanket or a block under your head. And then either thread the hands between calf and thigh or around that knee. Follow the breath. Shoulders soften a little bit more with every breath. Feel free to close your eyes. Release very gently. Place both feet back on the mat. Change sides. You can also use a strap here if it makes it easier to attain this position. Props are great in these restorative calming practices, so do use whatever you need to make it feel more calming, more settling. Soften the cheeks. Soften the eyelids. Slowly release. Take your arms wide, take your feet about hip distance apart, and then drop the knees to the right, turn the head to the left. So you can either gaze out along past that left middle finger, or you can close the eyes. There's really no effort required here. The body knows how to breathe. Bring the head and the knees back through center. Just pause for a moment. Breathe in and change sides. Let those shoulders sink into the floor. Relax through the outer right hip. Soften in the knees and the ankles. Bring the knees and the head back to center. Keep both knees bent and just draw the right knee in. Feel that thigh pressing into the abdomen. Keep the eyes closed or gaze to the tip of the nose, or maybe a spot on your ceiling. Feel the belly puffing against the thigh, and then sink a little deeper as you exhale. Change sides. So bring the other knee in, hands on knees, or wrap those forearms across and turn inwards. Even if there's noise in your house or outside of your house, make a conscious effort to turn inwards. Just let that noise be. So the sensation, the consciousness of your peace, your inner stillness can be stronger than the outer distractions. You practice and allow it to be. For our final pose, we'll bring our feet back onto the mat for our banana pose. If we take our hips to the left of the mat, extend the legs straight towards the right of the mat, and then take the arms up towards the right of the mat as well. You've got that C shape, that banana shape. And if it feels more comfortable, you can even just let the head fall towards the right elbow, the right armpit. I just want you to feel now that softness on the skin. A melting sensation through the muscles, so don't worry too much if the feet come apart or even want to float, turn out to the side. It's okay. Bring yourself back to center and maybe bend the knees to adjust the hips to the right side, legs and arms to the left. Think of turning your eyes downwards. So with closed eyes, we just let them roll down. We soften the tongue, we soften the lips, we soften the teeth. From here, I'll ask you to come to your Shavasana position. So you might bring your arms down by your sides and just let the feet flop out to the side. Or maybe you'll take the feet as wide as the mat and let the knees drop inwards. Find something that's supremely comfortable here. And let's stay here for another moment or so. Allowing the exhale to be longer than the inhale. Allowing yourself this time to be still. Tune inwards. If the house of the world is dark, love will find a way to create windows. Rumi. So just start to draw yourself to the right. And when you're ready, come up to seated. Bow your head down. Hold on to the sensation, this softness. Namaste.